Now, every day, hundreds of millions of searches are carried out on Chinese language web search engines. And to give you an idea of what's trending amongst Chinese net users, here on China Take, we have a look at a selection of the most popular of those searches. And for our first top search today, we head to Jike.com and we have Shen 10 female astronaut training. Now, Shen 10 here is shorthand for Shenzhou 10, the 10th spaceship in China's ambitious space program. The first of these was launched in 1999, and since 2003, these have all been manned missions. Yang Liwei became the first Chinese astronaut in Shenzhou 5, and in 2012, for the first time, 3 astronauts flew in one capsule together. Jing Haiping, Liu Wang, and Liu Yang, the last of these becoming the first female Chinese astronaut to make it into space. But she won't be the last. Zhou Jianping, Commander-in-Chief of China's manned space program, has told media that the crew of Shenzhou 10 will consist of 3 astronauts, again 2 male and 1 female, and the launch will take place sometime between June and August of this year. Zhou said the ship would remain in space for 15 days as compared to 13 days for Shenzhou 9, and he added that while the final decision on crew had not been made yet, and training was still underway, Wang Yaping is the only female in the training team, so it seems fairly sure that she'll make it into space this time. Now to Sogo.com and property auction for 159 million on Taobao. Well, 159 million yuan is around $25.6 million, and that's how much China's largest ever online property sale made on the e-shopping site Taobao. According to the Qianjiang Evening News, the entire property portfolio of the bankrupt Zhejiang Hongchang Leather Company was sold for auction on Taobao.com recently. The report says that an investment company in Haining in Zhejiang province emerged as the winner out of 2 bidders, offering a price $640,000 above the asking price of $24 million. The auction was a joint project between a Zhejiang court, which was tasked with liquidating the assets of this company, and the online shopping mall Taobao. And the official in charge of the auction at Haining People's Court pointed out that holding the auction online had saved at least 1 million yuan, around $160,000, in commissions that would have otherwise been paid in a conventional auction. And finally, staying with Sogo.com, we have unusual ways of boiling eggs. A new cooking idea for those bored with the question, how do you like your eggs, soft or hard? Well, how about golden? That's how one creative Chinese net user described the result of mixing the white and the yolk together while they're still both inside the shell. Now, in a video posted online, the unnamed creator of the golden egg puts a raw egg into a silk stocking and spins and shakes it thoroughly until the 2 parts inside are, in theory, completely scrambled before he goes to boil it. The clip immediately had Chinese net users trying to replicate the results with varying degrees of success. Some complained that even after shaking the eggs for an hour, it remained stubbornly white and yellow. Others turned to mechanical aids to make the mixing easier, such as tying the stocking and egg to an electric fan and turning it on for a little while. Still others abandoned the idea of shaking altogether and instead abstracted the contents through a small hole they made in the shell with a syringe, mixing them outside and then injecting the golden egg mixture back in again before boiling. Having first sealed the hole, of course, a piece of tape coming over in useful there. But even this complicated method is harder than it looks, with most attempts ending with a broken egg rather than a golden egg. And that's it for our look at some of the top searches taking place in China today. You're watching China Take. Coming up next, the Chinese blogger's views on a simple solution to cracking down on corruption.